Hey guys, welcome to lesson 4 of our enemy designer series. This time we're going to be looking at how to create a boss character, and in a follow-up to this, we're also going to be looking at how to get that boss character firing bullets in random directions as well. So let's begin. Right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to import my boss character into Stencyl, and I'm going to add a new animation, and I'm going to add a new frame. And I just kind of drew something that might be your boss character. And let's see here, this is my boss character. So it's a little, I guess, happy-faced guy. Sounds like a good boss character to me. Okay, what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you guys some of the more basic ways of getting this boss character moving. And so we're just going to get this boss or head moving around our screen. I'm going to plop that down. I'm going to remove that, and remove that from our other tutorials. And I'm just going to plop my boss character on there. That's actually quite scary, just a head floating around. And let's see here. Under our boss, we're going to go into behaviors. We're going to add a behavior here. And we're going to add something called the follow path behavior. So you can obviously search for this and just select that. Okay, the follow path works by tracking X and Y coordinates. And so as you move your mouse around here, you'll see these X and Y values down here changing. So wherever you want the boss to move, if you want your boss to be here, then read those X and Y coordinates for your mouse. Okay, for me, that's 72 and 305. And so if I put that in, I'm going to add this point in, 72, 305. Now, that's where the boss is going to plop up. Now, you'll notice there's a little red X here. And that's because this is not a number because of the comma separating it. This is now a text. Okay, so you need to make sure you select text, which is not the default setting, and then click OK. So if we test our game out right now, our boss character should appear just above our character. Now, the way this, I'll explain a little bit more of how this code works while it's loading. This is essentially playing connect the dots. So as we put different dots on there, it connects all those dots together to form a path, which is why it's called follow path. As you can see, the head is just sitting there right now. And so if we add another point, let's say I want my boss to flow down here. So that's 280 and about 400. Okay, so again, I'm going to enter that in, 280, 400. Again, remember to set this to text. I'm going to say OK to that. And we'll test the game one more time. And so now that I've given it 2 points, the game is going to bounce whatever character you have back and forth between those 2 points. So it's just going to alternate back and forth between those two different areas. And the third thing, let's just see that. That's looking pretty good. Okay, so it's bouncing back and forth. Great. Okay, so if we wanted to maybe do more pathing, so we can have it go down here. We could also have it maybe curve up here as well. So we can maybe mark a point over here and then mark another point up here. So I'm going to have a look at that. So maybe slightly a little bit higher. That looks like 400 and 300. 400, 300. Now, what I'm also going to do is I'm going to add one more number separated by a comma. And this is the speed in which your boss character or whatever character you have is going to move. Now, the default speed is 10. So I'm going to double that to 20. And let's see how this works. So essentially, what we should expect, or what I am expecting, is that the boss is going to move back from here to here at a speed of 10. It's then going to move over here at a speed of 20, so twice as fast. Then it's going to move back to its original point around here. Okay, so it's reloaded. Okay, and yes, that's a lot faster. That's good. Okay, and then it moves back to its. So all other movements have a speed of 10, and only this movement here has a speed of 20. Okay, so you can keep adding points as you like. And so I'm just going to go back to Stencyl. And let's see here. I had here, here, and here. I'm going to have it move like maybe all the way to the top of the screen. So that's about 250. 200 comma 50, that is. Okay, so 200 comma 50. I'm going to make this really fast because I just want to kind of speed up the demo. And say okay to that. So 4 points. Again, it's going to connect all 4 of these points together. And of course, once it reaches the final point, it'll go all the way, it'll cycle back on itself over and over again, as you guys have seen. All right, so that's essentially the basics of what I would sort of interpret as a boss movement. So you could have it moving any way in the screen as you like. So that's 3 times as fast. Okay, back to speed of 10, speed of 10, speed of 20, and speed of 30. So really fast. All right, so that's looking good. Hope that helps you guys get your boss character moving the way you want. That's pretty free, so you'll need to set up a bunch of different points, plan that out, and have fun with that. We'll see you guys back in lesson 5, where we'll get this guy to fire bullets.